Oh, aloha, everyone. Hey, finally something different in the market since the lows. Now, listen, we all love an uptrending market that's just a nonstop rip roaring market. Listen, it's great for the long term portfolio. It's great for the 401ks. It's great for the Roth accounts. It's great for the regular IRA accounts. It's great for the college education plans. It's great overall. That being said, on a swing trading basis, when it's something is like this, besides the leading stocks in the market, I don't get many of my grade A setups. They don't form unless I get periods of consolidations. Now, normally, even when the market's like this, I get long enough consolidation so I get grade A setups. But it's possible they just don't happen anymore because we're so OCD, ADHD as a trading nation around the world that I'm just never going to get my beautiful, clean consolidations with proper volume profiles that then lead to explosive uptrending price movements. That being said, swing trades have been doing great, but lately they've been very choppy and not going anywhere. Now, if you guys saw the video lesson last weekend, I told you guys I expect it to be a very choppy market in the short term. And that's exactly what we got. I am not going to lie to you guys. If you guys are members of the Big Wave Trading family, you guys know I thought Thursday session was very bullish to start to break below this control candle and then to have such a powerful rally. I did complain about the volume, but I thought that, hey, the market has tipped its sign. We didn't die post CPI, post PPI. We had a good day. There were a lot of setups out there, and they're still valid. And I'll show those to you guys at the end of the video lesson. But following Friday's session, it's clear to me now, 100%, without a doubt, the market wants to pull here. The one thing the market hates more than anything is uncertainty. And when you consider the Iran Israel situation, the inflation situation, the rate cut situation, and what's been coming out of companies on earnings reports like Lulu. Look at Lulu since earnings. Look at JP Morgan on Friday. Look at Ulta since that bad earnings date. It's starting to do a little roll over, so it hasn't bought it back immediately. There's a lot of uncertainty out there. So, with that being said, the market finally showed its hand on Friday. So, what am I doing? Guys, you don't see it on this chart because this panel that I happen to be using, I happen to use intraday day trading. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I suck at day trading. I can't figure it out. I'm 25, almost 25 years in this game. I make a living with the swing trading, with the position trading, have long-term portfolios. You even have quarterly portfolios. I've got that game unlocked. But before I die, I want to try to master day trading. I tried it in my late teens, early 20s, failed at day trading, and I'm failing now. That being said, my failing is still green. I'm still green during the time span that I've been day trading. However, lately, I can't stop with the break even stops and the focusing on the profit and loss. I can't seem to remove myself like I can on the swing trading and position trading intraday with dynamic live price action. So there's always areas to improve in the market. So with that being said, that's why you don't see the 200 SMA. But the 200 SMA, this market ever gets below the 200 SMA again and then reclaims it, it's not uptrending here, guys. This is the 50. But right here, we got below the 200 SMA and we reclaimed it. You can't see it on this chart. And you can see the 200 SMA was uptrending. And ever since that reclaim, which I believe was on this day here, straight shot higher. That's why I should be buying every single 200 SMA, uptrending 200 SMA reclaim, all in SPXL, TQQQ on that portfolio margin that I have in one of my Interactive Brokers accounts. There's just no excuse anymore. I've seen it too often. I balked because I thought I had a better plan. I was going to wait for the reclaim of the 50 SMA, a break below, wait for my tickets indicator to get above the zero line, and then I was going to just push everywhere. It didn't happen, guys. What are you going to do? I had a plan. Whoops. screwed it up. If you guys don't remember, I also had a plan at the 2022 bottom in the stock market, SPY below 350. My biggest load on the entire downtrend would happen there. I still had cash available in case we got to SPY 320 or SPY 300. And the plan was, if SPY ever got to 280 or 260, that's it. Even on the way down, I'm all in. I'm all in on the reclaim of 280 or 260, either way. Never happened. We got an intraday move below 350 for actually, it was for about 5 minutes. That's it. Best laid, schemes of mice and men, a gang of gaff of glee. And no matter how forward I look, I cannot see. And that's the market. So, with all that being said, it's a great introduction and a lead in because the SPY has not broken below the 50 yet. If it can break below the 50 and this ticket indicator stays above 0, as soon as it ticks green, if it's below the 50 SMA, reclaiming that uptrending 50 SMA, whatever cash I have on the sidelines, guys, all in. Now, all in for the SPY because I like to operate with a lot of different indices. The QQQ is riding its 50 SMA, but look at the tickets indicator. It's below the 0 line. So the SPY is still legit if it can if it can get below the 50, but I have a feeling if it does, that indicator will go below the 0 line, and there is no actionable play on my end until it reclaims the 0 line, and that will go for the QQQ. And right now the IWM is riding that 0 line on that indicator, and as you can see, it's below the 50. But once again, the IWM has done right here. See that line that I'm drawing across the screen? Breakout, fake out. Then it attempted another breakout, tried, fake out, and now we're breaking down. The IWM just can't get out of its own way. And the one thing I'm not sure of here is the Dow leading or is the Dow lagging? The Dow was actually technically leading on a relative strength basis at the very start of this little uptrend here with out of all the indices, the Dow was the strongest. It's been changed a lot lately, so there's a lot more high growth tech stocks that longer term are in this. But as you can see, the DIA breaking down in full force, and we're below the 0 line here. And if you guys want to line up more things, I want to remind everybody who's new to watching these video lessons, first off, thank you very much. Any kind of love whatsoever, smash that like button, retweet and share it with your friends, bro. Whatever. Don't care. I just appreciate that you're here, guys. It'd be great. I wish you guys would join the family. It's a great small group that we have at the Big Wave Trading family. I love every member that I have. It's a really great group. I cannot stress that enough. But DIA, want to remind everybody, price is primary, volume is secondary, and let's even get more granular on this topic. Moving averages are tertiary. This shit down here is quadrary. That's it. But I like to see, starting with the least important things, at least try to line up before, this is always going to matter most, volume and price action. If I like something enough on the breakout, like right here, let's say that I love the DIA here and I got a hold of the 21 EMA in a breakout, look below. My TTM trend momentum is starting to change, but look, red and red. There is no signal to join that breakout here. Did it matter? No. So price is all that pays. Price is all that matters. Everything else is secondary, tertiary, or quadrary. Right now, the DIA, down, down, down. There is no reason for me to buy it on Monday. Do you understand? If it starts to turn, then I can think about buying it on Tuesday. But for right now, all indicators are lower on the SPY. You can't see it, but it's down, down, down. Triple red on these indicators, okay? QQQ, down, 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 triple red. IWM, down, down, down. So all four of the majors are basically, quote, quote, triple red on the indicators that I track. And we're not holding the 50 on all of them except for the QQQ. Now, I like to look at other ETFs and indices to see how things work. The SMH still holding up, still well above the 50. It's the leader. But once again, short term time frame. Red, 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 red. SMH is a very important one. IGV is a very important one for me. Red, 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 red. And one of my favorites is Bitcoin. I don't think Thinkorswim has a Bitcoin, but we want to show you about those indicators, how they can line up really quick. Because this will be a good example, because I remember this. So Bitcoin comes down here, and once again, if you're looking to get it off the 50, price is all that pays. Works off the 50, right? But look at my indicators at the time. Down, down, down. So you missed it, right? But now as we go along, Bitcoin starts to consolidate, starts to break out here of this little cup with handle pattern. TTM trend momentum indicator is up. I'm green here, even though I'm below the zero, or I'm above the zero line, so it doesn't matter. But even if I was below the zero line, as long as this is green, and I'm green here on this time segment volume indicator, that's confirmation there. Watch what happens whenever everything is aligned. So that's what I want to see. That's what the best setups will look like. As they consolidate, the tail will be wagging the dog instead of the dog wagging the tail. The dog is price, the tail is the indicators. So when the tail is leading and holding a key support level, you can have those kind of explosive moves. So I just want to show everybody what I'm kind of looking for moving forward, because right now we're not aligned. So with that being said, do I have any of my beautiful grade A setups that I have just loved, and every time I see them, I really push? I got one that's kind of there on the speculative side, and it's actually another ad signal for members on Friday. It's coming right off or Thursday, excuse me. It was an ad signal on Thursday, filled on Friday. But I had a few other signals on Thursday. I use good to cancel buy stop limit orders. They didn't fill. I'm going to review all those to you right now and let you know that they're not lined up right now. So if they trigger and fail, should I be shocked? No. Microsoft, I put a buy stop live on the books above Thursday's, high a day, calculating my size and risking to this low. Did it trigger on Friday? No. Did I take any losses? No. So this play is still on the books on my end, and if it triggers moving forward next week, awesome. The parameters will remain the same. But for now, should I expect it to? No, I'm triple red. But Microsoft, since I don't have grade A's, I got to stick with the leading stocks. Those are the ones that are paying the bill. I'm interested in Microsoft. That order remains on the books. ABNB, after yesterday's candle, put a buy stop above the high of the day, calculating my size and risking to this low. Did it trigger and fill? No. But am I lined up, and should I expect it to work? No. Red, red, red. I'm not lined up. Remember, here we are. We're consolidating at the 21, 9 EMA with the 50 SMA moving up. Look at this. T-team trend momentum moves up. Green on this indicator, green on this indicator. We're properly aligned. ABNB works. Now, is it smooth and clean? No, nothing is anymore. And that sucks for me because I like smooth and clean. But it is what it is. It's the market we deal with. We trade with what we have, not with what we want. AVGO, long-term portfolio name, my number one before NVDA crushed it on that earnings report at some point in 2022, late 2022 or early 2023. If I remember correctly, which I don't because I'm a dummy. Must have been back here. Either way, NVIDIA is my number one now. That's all you need to know. Swing trade, basically, I took also NVIDIA on Wednesday. It worked on Thursday, still holding up. Final stop is here. 50% of my trailing stops is here, 50% there. After Thursday, did I take some profits? I sure did. Why did I? This market environment. So with AVGO, similar situation, trying to get long about Thursday's high of the day. Are we lined up? Not yet, but look at the TSV. Green. We are green. So if any stock's going to have the best chance, it's going to be that one. Already showed you NVIDIA that I'm actually long as on a swing and a position and in the quarterly and in the long-term portfolios. It resides everywhere. ASML is another one of interest above Thursday's high of the day. But should I expect it to trigger? And if it triggers and fails, should I be shocked? Nope. Right there is the buy stop, calculating my size, and risking to this low right here. I'm just going to bring up this one, ARM, because I believe I went long here. Got a little bit of a fake out. 50% of my stops are here. The final stops are here. ARM is still holding the 50 SMA. Should I expect it to work? I don't know. TTM trend momentum is up. TSV is green. We'll see. We'll see what the week brings. But those are a lot of trade ideas. And I showed you how it should work with GBTC. And let's actually show you if NVDA. Look at NVIDIA before that big move. Kind of want to show you guys this too. NVIDIA before the move. Can I make the base longer? I think I can. No. Okay. Good enough. This is when NVIDIA became number one, by the way. 525.23. So NVIDIA took out AVGO is my favorite long-term name. So right before NVIDIA breaks out, uptrending off the 50 at the 921. Look at that tickets indicator curl up. Already green for a few days on TSV. Breakout. And what happens? Everything works out magically. Is it easy to hold, especially with this pullback? It is here. It isn't here. Still pretty good. All right, everybody, smash that like button, tweet, reshare, do all that stupid stuff that everybody always asks everybody to do whenever they make these video lessons. Or not. It's all good. I love you guys. See you next weekend.